Three-wheeled motorcycles are all the rage. Sales of tricycles are rising fast, faster in some areas of the country than any other kind of power sport machines.
The Can-Am Spyder F3 is one of the most exciting examples of the genre. It's fast, it's powerful, and it's a lot of fun. Just don't think of it as a motorcycle.
The F3 is the Canadian company's sportiest three-wheeler. Stylistically a cousin to the snowmobiles made by its parent company BRP, it's powered by a 1300cc Rotax engine and belt-driven through a fat rear tire. At 850 pounds, fitted with a 3-cylinder engine that makes 115 horsepower and 96 pound-feet of torque, it's a beefy machine. Electronic fuel injection, cruise control, and Brembo brakes help keep all that heft in line. Steering is motorcycle style with handlebars that maneuver the two thinner front tires. Aiding in stability is traction control and stability control, which in a sharp turn will increase braking to the outside wheel and even cut power to the engine to reduce the danger of tipping over, which is a real concern on some three-wheeled vehicles.
The F3's trunk, which is just barely big enough to hold a full-face helmet, qualifies it as a touring machine.
It also has a reverse gear, which is extremely helpful in maneuvering this heavy trike in and out of parking spaces. Can-Am devised a one-size-fits-all system, too, that allows the handlebars and the foot pegs to be custom-fitted to shorter and taller riders. The F3 can also be equipped with a windscreen and side bags, along with many other aftermarket parts and accessories. Like the Slingshot, which is made by BRP rival Polaris, and the fellow Canadian three-wheel roadster Campagna T-Rex, the Spyder F3 is technically a motorcycle. Operators and passengers must wear helmets in states with helmet laws, but they can be driven in the state of California without a motorcycle license. That may explain their popularity. The companies report their sales are largely to people who long for the open road experience but have never owned motorcycles, or to people who like the big motorcycle feel but are afraid of the weight and power of a large cruiser. Those consumers will find that Can-Am has made the Spyder very easy to ride. Clutchless gear changing is done with a handlebar-mounted paddle shifter. For braking,
a single foot pedal actuates stopping power to all three wheels. How does it ride? Great, up to a point.
The F3 is a good combination of snappy and stable. Low to the ground and with an aggressive forward stance, it feels fast even when it's going at middle speed. What it may lack, for some people, is the floating feeling of an actual motorcycle. You don't lean into the turns, you steer into the turns.
And maybe most importantly for Southern California riders, the Spyder is wider. That means you're not splitting any lanes.
Caught on a hot day in a tough commute, a Spyder rider may wonder what he's doing straddling a big heavy snowmobile when he could just as easily be stuck in traffic in a comfortable air-conditioned car with a stereo and a cup holder. That may spoil the fun for some riders. My advice to them, stick to the two-wheelers or try out a Spyder, but just don't think of it as a motorcycle.